Sarah Palin was once one of the most talked about political figures in the United States, but what really happened behind the scenes of her rise and fall? Today, we're uncovering the lesser-known moments and surprising details about her life and career that you may not have heard before. Whether you've followed her story closely or only know her as a former governor of Alaska, there's more to Sarah Palin than meets the eye. In 2008, Sarah Palin became a household name when John McCain, the Republican presidential candidate, announced her as his running mate. At the time, Palin was the youngest person and the first woman to serve as governor of Alaska. She was known for her bold personality and outspoken views, which made her a controversial but captivating choice. Her sudden rise to national fame shocked many, including her own family. Palin had been a relatively unknown figure outside of Alaska, but overnight she became a symbol of hope for some and a target for others. What's fascinating about Palin's political journey is how she used her charm and authenticity to connect with everyday Americans. Her speeches often emphasized family values, small government, and energy independence. However, critics frequently questioned her knowledge of national and international issues. Some infamous interviews, like her conversation with Katie Couric, put her under a harsh spotlight and raised doubts about her readiness for national office. Behind the scenes, Palin reportedly struggled with the pressure and constant scrutiny that came with being a vice presidential candidate. Despite the challenges, she remained a loyal team player throughout McCain's campaign. But Palin's story didn't begin on the national stage. Before politics, she lived a relatively quiet life in Alaska. Born in Sandpoint, Idaho, she moved to Alaska with her family at a young age. Palin excelled in sports during high school and earned the nickname Sarah Barracuda for her fierce competitiveness on the basketball court. She also competed in beauty pageants, winning the title of Miss Wasilla in 1984. And finishing third in the Miss Alaska competition. These early experiences shaped her confidence and resilience, qualities that would serve her well in the political arena. One of Palin's proudest achievements as governor was her focus on energy resources in Alaska. She took on powerful oil companies and worked to increase revenue for the state by raising taxes on oil profits. This decision was both praised and criticized, as it brought more money to Alaska's citizens but upset major players in the oil industry. Her tenure as governor was marked by a mix of bold moves and polarizing decisions, but it was clear that Palin was unafraid to shake things up. After the 2008 election, Palin's life took an unexpected turn. She resigned as governor of Alaska in 2009, a decision that shocked both her supporters and critics. Palin later explained that the constant legal battles and ethics complaints filed against her were not only draining, but also a distraction from her work. Stepping away from office allowed her to focus on other opportunities, including writing her memoir, Going Rogue: An American Life, which became a bestseller. Palin also became a prominent figure in the media, hosting television shows and working as a political commentator. However, her time in the spotlight wasn't without controversy. From public feuds to family drama, Palin often found herself at the center of attention, for reasons beyond politics. Her family, including her daughter Bristol, faced their own share of challenges in the public eye. Still, Palin remained unapologetically herself, embracing the highs and lows that came with fame. One of the most intriguing aspects of Palin's story is how she used her platform to influence American politics and culture. While some dismissed her as a polarizing figure, others saw her as a trailblazer who inspired women to pursue leadership roles. Her ability to connect with her audience, especially on issues like gun rights and patriotism, cemented her status as a cultural icon. Today, Sarah Palin's legacy is a topic of ongoing debate. Supporters praise her for challenging the status quo and representing everyday Americans, while critics point to the controversies that followed her career. Regardless of where you stand, there's no denying that Palin's impact on American politics was significant. She changed the conversation in ways that are still felt today, and her story continues to spark curiosity and conversation. What do you think about Sarah Palin's rise to fame and the challenges she faced along the way? Do you see her as a symbol of resilience, a divisive figure, or something else entirely? Share your thoughts below. I'd love to hear your perspective. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this, and stay tuned for our next video.